Hello everybody, just a heads up, I quite literally just woke up. It's hot in my room, freezing cold outside, and all sorts of other things. Oh, there's the people. Okay, I will admit, I attempted to record before, but it fell apart so quickly. Mainly cause it's politics, and I hate politics. Bad enough. She's here. Okay, so since this is going to be the whole political thing, and I could already tell some people are going to be looking at me like, whose side are you going to pick? Huh? Whose side are you going to pick? That should be a little obvious. I'm leaning more towards the Stormcloaks. If anything, I'm going to favor the Stormcloaks more because I feel that they announce what their goal is a bit more, whereas the Imperials, I just don't see them backing up their claims or any real perks for it. It's like if you're under the Imperial thing, it's like, yeah, you could get like guards or people to maybe protect you if you're of high enough status or if you're enough worth. Otherwise, it's like they very well may tax you or execute you just for the slip of the tongue or thinking your thoughts. Whereas the Stormcloaks, I feel they are more, you could do you, but if you fuck up on your own terms, and yeah, we may help you, but still, you do your own thing. Just be cautious with it. It's pretty much like, hey, freedom. Whereas the Imperials, I feel they might not be completely with what they're doing, but, well, primarily because of the Thalmor. The Thalmor are freaking gross. I hate the Thalmor. I got nothing against the elves. I have nothing against elves as a race. It's just the Thalmor, which, if I could use that word or name as to group the people that are trying to force the Imperials to do stuff that they don't really want to, and just causing all this chaos, because the Thalmor really just wants to profit from everybody just killing each other, and that's what I feel anyways. That's what I'm kind of pulling from what's going on throughout Skyrim. In other words, I feel the Thalmor are entitled bitches, whereas the Imperial are being bullied by the Thalmor, and the Stormcloaks are like, no, we're gonna kick the bully's ass and take back our lunch money. That's how I feel the situation is.
Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually.
Stop
since
demanding,
we were the
bitch.
ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
No, you weren't. The Greybeards were.
Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
I agree.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
I don't know about that.
Very well. You may enter. So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
I know, Arngeir, trust me, I didn't want to drag you guys into this. Actually, no, it was Delphine, if anything, freaking started dragging me into this. If she didn't take the fucking horn, we wouldn't have to worry. But no, she had to be a bitch and force things onto me. God. I don't want Delphine. Don't worry, I'll get them to agree. This is the only way to get over so.
Yes,
Probably going for
yes.
some.
Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Don't worry, Arangir, you'll be fine.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
Everything will be fine, Arangir. Trust me, I'm not exactly excited about this. If you ask me, I'd much rather go to Solitude, wipe out the Imperials,
Why delay?
and especially
Please,
Thalmor.
take your seat so that we can begin.
He really doesn't want to do this. I'm really sorry, Arangir. You really don't like this.
Take your seat, and we can begin.
He wants it over with. God.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so
Please.
we can begin.
Please, you two, my friends, sit.
I hope
Bitch.
that we have all come
And then
in the
manipulate it,
spirit
you
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
Agreed.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh?
Yeah.
To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Whether she walks or I do.
Don't worry, Ulfric. I'm on your side. You're right. Thalmor have no
I'm
business.
glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor.
Yeah,
Like
eat it.
your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
You're doing a poor
Sorry,
job.
sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
Oh, shut up,
The
bitch.
only
God.
reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't
We're
be able
here
to
to
resist.
arrange a temporary
Oh, shut
truce
up.
to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed?
Unfortunately.
Jarl Ulfric. General Tullius. This council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General,
I'll
this is
handle
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it.
Chill.
Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the
out of
Empire
character.
want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough.
Ah!
First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Dawnstar seems fair. First time I went through, I thought I would give him Riften. I mean, Riften's a ruffian place, but it's also capable of being a stronghold. I really don't like the Imperials, so go fuck
In exchange
yourselves.
for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver.
Yes.
Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honrick, plus all the mead we can drink.
But there are advantages to gaining Dawnstar.
Having another port would ease our supply situation considerably.
Hey, there you go.
Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name.
Oh, no,
But
pretty
it
funny.
seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
By the way,
Is
sorry
he
for
with
any
you,
sniffling or
Delphi?
anything. Nothing
If
on the
so,
best.
I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric.
Hey, see, there you
Now,
go. That's
back
what I
to
had
the
to say.
matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Sore's bones. Where will these demands end?
I know, right?
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation
This
for
is
your
our
butchery.
homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I don't know, you're making an awful lot of demands for somebody that's trying to invade a place where people just want to live free and happy. Is there really a problem with that, or do you just want more people to tax so that you got more coin in your pocket? See, I really don't like politics. I get really aggressive. I'm more towards, hey, if people can survive and have a happy life, I believe that's the way to go. You know what? No.
I should have
Full
known
Stormcloak.
better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing.
Aw, pity party me.
Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Let's hear it.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn,
You'll be right.
what do you say?
Let's see. Ulfric doesn't need to give up any more territory. Like I said, I'm going way, I almost slipped and said Imperial. I'm going straight Stormcloak with this one. I may go through again if enough people want me to try Imperial. That way I get the full story. Probably should. Maybe I should just look up the story. Ulfric
As I
doesn't need to give
expected,
up any
you favor
territory.
your friends.
Yes, I do.
Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Out with it, then.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
Ha!
Seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial forces into the Pale, Skald the Elder will go into exile, and Brynna Merilis will assume the Jarlship. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
Ooh.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Nomai. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts.
Oh.
By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
Ooh.
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
Oh, I know it won't last.
There's one more thing.
Ah, fuck.
We know about Paarthurnax. Paarthurnax.
No, what?
The dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years.
I will kill you.
He needs to die. He deserves to die.
You
It falls
just...
to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as Blades if we continue to help you. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me.
Oh wait, we've
there's
had
no
this
need to be
conversation before.
Think of Tiber Septim. Do you?
Okay, well, Delphine's a royal bitch as always. One-sided. It's like, if I had the I wish there was the option where I could be like, no, Delphine, you need to stop being such a bitch and look at things in a different view. Yeah, no, I want to see if I could get a mod where I could kill her and it'll be fine. It's like, what did Parthenax do? He sat on top of the mountain for what, hundreds, maybe thousands of years, waiting for my dumbass in order to... He's just been waiting in one spot. He didn't do anything. He's just up on the mountain, kind of looking over everything. You ask me, you got something against Parthenax. Who hurt you? What did the dragons do to you? I mean, I get there's like traditions and things, but sometimes change is for the better. If it's for the better. If it's for the bad, then it's like, nope, we don't need that change. But, yeah. Well, Delphine's a royal bitch as always. The Imperials tried getting shit out of me when I don't really see any advantageous or good view of them. Although I may regret that later if I do find worthy causes or evidence proving their claims and such. Maybe I should have played Oblivion before this. I'll probably just go Stormcloaks with this, and if I do play Oblivion, then I may go Imperials, if they swayed me with enough reason to do so. Because I think Oblivion kind of ties in. Yeah, Oblivion does, because there's still a Cyrodiil in the middle. So yeah, I may have to play Oblivion in order to see why the Imperials are doing what they're doing, besides the bullshit Thalmor. Thalmor, they could be erased off the face of the planet. Not the elves, but the Thalmor. Just the Thalmor people. Well, the group, not the people, is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna see if I can beat up Delphine. Oh, Greybeards aren't doing anything. Yes! Yes! Wait. Oh, I only stunned her. Damn it! Maybe I could make a poison so strong that she's like dead forever. Go ahead. Fight me, bitch. Fuck. Off. 2. Wait, 0? Damn it. Will this work? Nope. Aha! I found it. Die. Wait, why is there no health bar? Dead. Damn it. Attempt to kill number 2. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's try this. I think it was her. Stupid idea. Oh, come on, she ain't that tough. Fuck. I can't kill her. Alright, well, unfortunately I cannot kill her. But she makes for a great punching bag. Well, that's very unfortunate. I don't really care if I'm a lifelong enemy of hers. Maybe I should make her glitch out so hard that she falls in the walls. I'm shouting at this bitch! Just stay down. You're not gonna ever win. Well, I better end it here, because now I got the royal bitch on my ass. I don't really care to deal with her crap. I will not kill Parthenax, because I see no reason to. Hey, how very poor footing for you! Oh hey, I get another go right off the bat. Oh no, what's wrong? Fuck, I used it. Okay, I guess we're gonna have a little fight, because we did have a lot of politics. I kinda wanna work out some steam. Are you stuck? Make for a great punching bag. I could probably level up my skills with this. Well, I'll be back when the shot's done doing its thing. Oh no! Will she roll off the side of the mountain? No, of course not. No, we're gonna wait until she gets back up real quick. Oh, there we go. Hey, Delphine.
I'm going to...
Fuck you! Oh no! She fell off. There she goes! Bye, bitch! Enjoy your fall. Oh, God. Well, Delphine's still a bitch. Parthenac will live. I favored the Stormcloaks. And that was kind of boring. Because, well, General Tullius was taking me on a trip. A guilt trip. Okay, terrible puns aside, that's gonna be it. Sorry for this one if this was a little lackluster, but I wanted to include it. And I may revisit all my options depending on how things go, because I am thinking about playing Oblivion and kind of getting the full story. Because thinking back on it, I could be getting a half cup, and that might be a reason why the Imperials are such assholes. Besides the Thalmor pretty much giving it to them daily all the time. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, sub, bell for more. Want to go the extra mile? Patreon stuff down below. Not required, but what is me thanking you simply for watching. I hope to see you guys later, and, well, it was an interesting episode, that's for sure.